people in it. Not all of those people play non-stop, but there are probably a good 3,000 to 5,000 people that are constantly playing on this server. Big Point says that the Blackthorn server is an alpha still. Thank you for the clarification. And heck one, if you want to just go to the Eden website, just type in Eden DAoC. You can go to the website, and once you get there, it'll tell you to download the game. Their installer installs the original Dark Age of Camelot game, and then it installs the Eden updates so that you can play it for free. And then they also provide you a way to add custom UI. Like the UI that I'm currently using is a custom UI. I'm using my own custom maps that I built a couple years ago, and then the Bison UI is what you're looking at currently on my screen, if you don't want the original nostalgic UI. This is a PvP, yeah. Dark Age of Camelot is a PvP game. So yeah, it's a PvP server. You go into a contested place like the Battlegrounds here, or if you go into the Frontier, you're fair game. It doesn't matter if they're purple. Most people won't kill Greys. I say most people, but there are like 10% of players out there who will just kill you because you're targetable. But there's a lot of people that frown upon killing Greys and camping Greys and shit like that. So, you're always going to have those kind of jerks on the server, of course, but 9 times out of 10, if a high level approaches you, they're probably not going to kill you unless they get attacked. It's standard RVR, not Mordhad, yeah. So it's standard realm versus realm. So everybody in Hibernian is against everyone in Albion and everyone in Midgard. So it's realm versus realm versus realm. There is no, I go to Magmel, get killed as soon as I step out of town or anything like that. This is a straight classic Dark Age of Camelot server that has Trials of Atlantis and all the classes up to Catacombs. And then they have added the class Occultist, which is like a photocopy of what the current live Necromancer is from the live servers on Dark Age of Camelot. But they have the Valkyrie, the Heretic, the Vampire from Catacombs. There's no Trials of Atlantis artifacts. It's just so you can go there and do some quests, I think, for some master levels. And I think it's just a big raid that people do on the regular. And there are some BG leaders that do like 200, 300 person realm versus realm, like battleground, what do you call them? Not raids, battle groups. So it's quite often that there'll be like 200 on 200 player PvP battles over keeps in the middle of the frontier and stuff. Third RVR, thank you. But yeah, there's constantly people signing up for Zergs to, you know, have hundreds of people storm keeps, hundreds on hundreds versus in the middle of the fields or in the middle of the keeps. And relic raids, PvE raids and stuff like that are constantly happening as well. And then there's also people, enough people online to help you with like quests, quest monsters, and getting your quest armor and stuff like that. Hey, Below. Hey, big boy. Puppies are here. PvE raids are all pretty active. Great. Thank you. being a sweet boy. That dog is laying on the bed. I can't see you back there. You're back there, aren't you, Bo? Hello. Kennel. Good boy. Kennel. Late night. Kennel. Go. Good boy. Oh, they brought in a... Hey. Hang on. I went over to get the dog off the bed, and he's like, "No, you don't mean it." Yeah, it's time for kennel, man. Go to bed. He brought in a bug with him. Works. Heck one, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Kennel. Thanks, babe. Silly dog. Silly dog. Let's sell all this trash that we have in our inventory. Yeah, the game's a lot of fun. If you ever played Dark Age of Camelot and miss it, it's a great time to return to it because there's a server like this. To this day, I don't think there's still a PvP game out there that rivals this MMO player versus player experience that we have here. Can I turn these trinkets into the bounty merchant or anything, or is it just the captain out there? Doesn't want this item. Captain, take this. You don't loot other players, no, but when you kill other players, you get randomly generated loot like you would from a mob. DK Captain. He doesn't want my item. He doesn't want the item. He tells me get lost, scrub. Yeah, you don't have to worry about losing your stuff, because the end game for this game is to hit level 50 and then grind PvE and RVR until you get enough money to have players craft you or yourself craft a full set of player crafted armor at 100%, and then you have someone spellcraft that to your perfect maximized template. So that means you max out your stats, your offensive capabilities like your weapon stats, your magic stats, and your hit points and your power and all that stuff. You maximize all that to the caps, and then your character is completely done. You can't get any more powerful than that unless you do RVR enough to get bounty point or realm points, and then there's a whole realm point system that allows you to customize your character even further, and then on top of that there's master levels and stuff like that that helps you get even further. So there's quite a bit to the game. Let's talk to kill him. Let's go back to Magmel. And not only that, but they have teleporters that gets you to all the major cities that you would want to teleport to. That Magmel music is so stunning. It hits you like a freaking ton of bricks. This beautiful town. And I also like it that you can slash train anywhere when you level up, which means you don't have to go back to visit your trainer. There are bounties, I do believe. Players in the game can pay a bounty on another player, and if that player gets killed by someone, the person who created the bounty has to pay up, and it's all automatically done so that you don't have to like actively trade or anything like that. So yes, you can be bounty hunted. People can put names. Oh, what's this? Are you kidding me? What are you doing, Bugsby? Thank you, sir. What's this? Off the pole. Is that you, Big Points? This looks like a character name that you would do. I appreciate you. Of course it's you, because it's Alt Inc. Duh. Duh. Oh, it's Tigzilla. Look at that. And they're alts. Should I leave the guild and join you guys? Is that what you're telling me? You see, quit. If you want to invite me, but Big Points, if you have that ability, I'll take it. This guy right here, this little dude, go into first person mode. Thank you. Pigzilla. I've played with them before. Look at his little hat. He's got little wings on it. He's killed the dragon a bunch of times, so he's got the dragon foe title. But the armor looks so freaking sweet in this game. And not only that, but if he pulled his weapons out, they would probably also glow. And that's from spell crafting or unique weapons in the game. Yeah, see? He's listening to me. So all his weapons glow and stuff like that. That looks so sweet. I miss my little nightshade. He looks awesome. And you can dye your armor to whatever color you want, which is why he looks like he does. And then you can also put your guild emblems on your cloaks and your shields and stuff like that if you're part of a guild. Someone in this game actually took the name Hazefest, and I'm sad about it. They're probably not even online. They aren't. Jerks. It's possible that the dev team probably reserved the name in case I ever pop back up. I tried to make my character and I couldn't put Hazefest as my name, and I was set. You NPC bastard. Took my kill. I'm sad. Man, I've been in this guild for 5 minutes. I got promoted. Feels good. Get buffs? Get buffs. I don't need buffs. How do you make money in the game? Well, you can kill humanoids and they drop money. But every monster in the game has... The dev team put a Diablo style or Path of Exile style loot generator in the game. So when you kill people... Oh, realm buff from Magnol. Thank you. When you kill players or NPCs, you have a chance to get a random generated piece of loot, which is way better than any piece of loot that you'll find in the base game. So it'll be stuff like this, where it'll be like +1 all magic skills, +1% whatever resistance. And then they can be something like this helmet here that has 3 dex, 3 acuity, 2 cold resistance, 2 strength, 1 all melee skills. So they can be pretty shitty generated items, or they can be super awesome generated items. And then this quest item that I got from killing a named RVR monster says 6 quickness, 4 constitution, bonus to quickness attribute cap +1, so that means it's over the cap now, and then 8 hit points. So stuff like that. How do I get realm buffs? Realm enhancement, here we go. Look at that. All the buffs now. Is that a loot box? Campaign achievement. Salvage makes good money too. Yeah, you're right. So there's crafting in this game, and you can learn how to craft stuff. And then when your crafting gets high enough, you can start salvaging the items that you actually loot. So if you take all of the crafting skills, which you can in this, you could only take 2 in the original game, but now you can take all of them. And once your crafting is high enough in each crafting stat, you can break down the items into salvageable stuff, and then you can make things out of the salvage to make even more money. And it's called trinketing. So you'll make things like wood and all kinds of other stuff. And you'll take that wood, you'll make it into like little carvings and sell them to the NPC vendors for a lot of money. So there's a lot of people who do that. They'll just farm PvE stuff for hours and hours and hours, break it all down into raw materials, craft a bunch of trinket items and sell them for like, hundreds of gold. So if you like just mindlessly grinding enemies, or if you like doing PvP combat, it's all lucrative. If you like doing big PvE dungeons, stuff like that is also very lucrative. 6 quickness, parry, and thrust. What is my current piece of gear? Constitution and melee skills? We'll put that on. Yeah. The more you learn about the server, the more you're going to love it. And I've come back after like a 2-year break, something like that. And all the new changes they made have been outstanding. And most of them are community driven. The people who play on the server for hours and hours and hours are usually the ones close with the dev team and driving change. Every once in a while, you'll meet people who can't be bothered with new players, like the raid leaders in RVR. They can't... Oh, Boom Boom Shroomy. Nice. Most of the really busy players won't take the time to like help newer people, but people like the Alts Inc. group here, they thrive on helping new people come back to the game. They like growing the game. So you'll find both. You'll find people who are so like narrow into RVR and don't... Yes, you can get a house. You can get a house, and in that house you can have a merchant, and in that house you can also have a vendor. So you can make stuff, give it to the vendor to sell. It's called a consignment merchant. And that person will make trades on your behalf, and you can come back at your leisure to get your money from the trades that he's made. Or maybe the money just goes right into your account. I can't remember how it works. But yeah, you can get your own house. There's a whole housing section. And yeah. Everything that was in the original game plus more is here, except for like the Trials of Atlantis and Catacomb stuff. Oh, I'm trying to cast on this fool. What is this? Why did this level 10 monster drop a level 17 necklace? Acuity 7, power pool, 1% of power pool. Bonus to power cap +1. This seems really good. Is it better than 6 con, 5 dex, melee, and thrust? Probably. I guess that's a world drop. Hey man, you're welcome, Heck. I don't mind answering your questions. This is a game that's been out of circulation for 25 years. They added the catatunnels finally, not the dungeons? Nice. Awesome. I know they have like a custom dungeon. Do they still have that custom dungeon that's really hard? I forget what it's called. One that has like a timed leaderboard and stuff. Flapping, linen, thick woven, whatever's. Strength, acuity, body, and all magic skills. That seems pretty good. Is it better than quickness and thrust? Probably. It's a lot of strength damage. What's my strength cap? It is. My strength is currently capped. But that's because I'm buffed? No, I got a +15 item bonus and a +15 buff. Okay. My strength is currently +30. Sobekite is still here. They added Kobold Undercity. Yes, Sobekite is the one I was talking about. I've done that a few times. That's great. That's like an actual WoW heroic dungeon equivalent in Dark Age of Camelot, which is super cool. All the bosses have crazy mechanics. All the fights have crazy mechanics. Each mob has its own mechanics that you have to control. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people who see this game and don't know what it is. This was I think the highest or the most popular MMORPG before World of Warcraft launch. And when World of Warcraft launched, it killed Dark Age of Camelot pretty much. But there's no game in the world that I've seen that has the PvP equivalent or feel of Dark Age of Camelot. And that's why so many people come back and play it. It's not only for the nostalgia, but it's for the RVR combat, because there's nothing like it anymore. He's aggressive. They are aggressive. I'm so glad they added recorder to this game so people can quit bitching about AutoHotKey. Yeah. This person here is on an animist, and it can literally summon an army of aggressive plants. So it's literally plants versus zombies. It's such an easy class. Like, you could be working from home. Every 2 minutes, you just spawn all of your shrooms. They automatically fight for you, and then summon them all again 2 minutes later. Great if you're doing stuff like uploads and other things like that. Turn this quest in. A 97,000 experience. Wow, it's like 5 bubbles. Pretty good. I have a bunch of little dots on my radar. Curmudgeon trappers are probably too high for me. They're red. Can't do those yet. Let's look north. All the quests in the game have little red dots that shows you where to go to kill the monsters. And then every once in a while you'll run into like the super deadly monsters here. Purple guy who's surrounded by red priests. They're all... He's aggressive and all the priests are friendly. These changelings are too big. I like how the changelings actually turn into other monsters every once in a while. Great touch. Do I need to kill these frogs? Remove this. I can't do this quest no more. Oh, campfire. Thank you. Hill toads. Do I need to kill those? Gotta kill Click and Summoner Douchebag. There's an orchard nipper. Firebugs, Yabra Raiders. I know that this named guy is over here. Skeletal minions, skeletal pawns. Wow. Summoner's actually purple. Not doing that yet. Okay. am I killing right now? Click and summoner. Summoner will have to wait. Skeletal pawns. Also red. Large frogs or toads. That frog resisted me. Yeah, I found the frogs. Missed. My buddy is asking, like, why are you level 10? I'm like, oh, I've been doing other things. I've been streaming and talking and joining guilds. Fantastic. Do I dare try to kill a red? Probably not. It's a little too ambitious. Killing reds are too ambitious, I would say. Water beetle. I'll kill that orange though. This is an instant ability. The shit out of that guy. Fumbled. Awesome. When you fumble an ability, man, it's like extra 3 seconds on a two-handed weapon. Great way to get killed. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this plat.